Sup guys, aqui é o Ken e hoje a gente vai dar uma olhadinha, saiu novidades do Wild Rift, League of Legends Mobile. Vamos dar uma olhada no que a Riot tá falando e eu vou falar um pouquinho também com vocês, bora!
Hey everyone, Michael Chow here. I hope you're all doing well, taking care of yourselves and taking care of someone else, even if you're apart. I have been eagerly awaiting this chance to talk to you guys about Wild Rift.
Fala então,
I'm
meu
thrilled
brother.
to announce we're beginning to roll out our first round of large-scale testing starting next week. Our very first test is a 2-week alpha in Brazil and the Philippines, just on mobile, starting with the folks who pre-registered during League's 10-year anniversary. This is just a first step, but it's a very important one, and we're eager to expand from there because we need your feedback on some really important things. First, and most importantly, we need you to tell us if we've hit our mark for delivering a true League of Legends experience with dual-stick controls. I personally think it's pretty magical, but it doesn't really matter what we think until you get your hands on it and vote with your playtime. Second, we want to know more about how our round game systems are meeting your needs. This is everything outside the match on the Rift itself,
teste, não tem que falar,
from collecting champion skins to our other metagame systems. And because an important promise of Wild Rift is that you can play it with more of the people you care about, we want to know if our onboarding is going to help your friends find the magic and the fun in League of Legends, so you can play together. Last, we're testing our infrastructure and service capabilities. The game's got to run smooth on your device, lag-free on the network, and free of cheats and cheaters. So check your email if you pre-register.
Eu não sei se os outros jogos mobile tem muito hack, coisa do tipo.
We're going to give you a peek at what we're up to with updates from across the team.
Campeões, vamos ver. Eu tenho algumas informações, mas eu prefiro deixar pro final.
Product manager for champions on Wild Rift. We talked about champions a while ago, and our philosophy remains simple. We want to retain the feel of your favorite champions so they are authentic to what you know from League, and we only look for changes where it makes sense, like to accommodate Wild Rift's faster game pacing, our slightly smaller map, or to adjust for the dual-stick controls. Now you're probably wondering who has made it into the alpha roster, so we put together a little something to show you who made the cut this time around.
Vamos ver. Ari, Mastery, Lux, N. Não sei porque que eu tô falando o nome dos campeões, vocês sabem, né? Essa imagem tá em pior qualidade do que aquela outra apresentação. Peraí, vão. Eu com certeza não vou ser suporte desse jogo, velho. Você acha que você vai ser qual lane em LoL Mobile? Eu tô achando que eu vou ser mid ou top. Ok. Tinha que ter, né?
This lineup is just the start, and there'll be lots more in the near future. Wild Rift features a dual-stick control scheme that we hope feels natural to mobile and console veterans. We have spent a lot of time building on that foundation with a focus on responsiveness and precision. We have invested a ton into targeting, aiming, and some new tech we're not quite ready to show yet. And with that in mind, let's take a closer look at a few of Wild Rift's champions. For Nasus players, we felt it was critical to maintain his infinite scaling raid boss fantasy in Wild Rift. And to do that, we adjusted the speed at which he gains stacks of Siphoning Strike to make sure that he can still ascend in the late game.
É, porque o late game aí é muito mais cedo, né?
We mentioned a couple months ago that we were polishing up his stack deck to be more than a passive ability. The new version grants our favorite gambler a burst of attack speed, opening up new potential build paths. Most of Miss Fortune's kit already works great on Wild Rift, but we took the opportunity to change Double Up into a skill shot to accommodate our dual stick controls. And now this
bom que o range é maior, né?
Miss Fortune players more gameplay opportunities.
É, e dá pra dar essa
Essa
olhada na bush.
To make some small adjustments. For Janna, she was a perfect example of a champion that has near identical gameplay from PC. For Shyvana, we wanted to push the envelope a little further and really bring out her Dragon Hunter thematic while not adjusting her core gameplay pattern too much. Now, when Shyvana
ela pode fazer AP?
She gets unique bonuses in Dragon form. For example, killing an Inferno Drake adds some true damage against Scorch enemies. And a Mountain Drake will grant Shyvana a slow on her Twin Bite.
Isso é maneiro. Coloca isso aí na Shyvana normal, por favor.
As you can see, we are keeping the experience pretty close to PC, with a few changes that hopefully better fit our new platforms. We think it will be awesome if you can pick up some of your favorite champions in Wild Rift and immediately start showing off your skills against other players. And now, let's hear more from Jonathan to talk about Wild Rift's core gameplay.
Eu tô bem animado pro Wild Rift, tô bem animado mesmo.
I'm Jonathan Chow, and I lead the gameplay and balance team on Wild Rift. We've got a lot to share with you today, so let's get started. Wild Rift's gameplay will look pretty familiar to League players, so we thought we'd start at the same place every League game does. Let's head into Champ Select. Just like on PC, you can select from a range of summoner spells that give you powerful but limited tools to turn the tide of battle. Smite will be a little different, but we'll get into that later. With Wild Rift's rune system, we're looking to bring the meaningful pre-game decision-making of runes reforged on PC but streamlined for shorter game sessions. There are 8 keystone runes to choose from, like Electrocute, Airy, and Conquer. You can then pick 3 minor runes to complement your choice. We added a few new minor runes unique to Wild Rift, like Sweet Tooth, which grants you gold when you eat honey fruit, and Loyalty, which gives you and your lane partner defensive stats when you're close to each other, and this bonus stacks too. You might have figured out some of this already from our previous gameplay clips, but let's talk about some of the features of our map, which is called Wild Rift.
There are 3 lanes in the rift. Pick one and push forward. Defeat the enemy.
Por favor, Rito Gomes, não força a gente a jogar o modo tutorial. É uma coisa que muito jogo faz e eu detesto, velho. É, todo mundo, isso aí eu tinha falado já pra vocês, né? Todo mundo sempre vê como se estivesse do lado azul, mesmo que seja a equipe vermelha. Dá mais bônus de dano no final do jogo. Diversa de vida, mano, então é normal, né? Regeneração no fim do jogo? Ok. Não tem poção. Não tem poção. Então tu tem que usar as plantinhas. E não tem torre de Nexus. Quatro sabores de magia elemental. Sabores? Eu tô muito curioso pra poder olhar esse mapa, velho. Porque... Vamos ver, peraí, vamos ver. Deu pra dar uma olhada. A gente vai fazer muito vídeo de Wild Rift, pode ficar tranquilo. E eu vou destrinchar esse mapa pra vocês.
From last hitting and trading in the laning phase, to setting up the perfect gank, to fighting over that crucial dragon, to clutch team fights. For junglers, you can now choose whether you want challenging smite or chilling smite after you finish off 4 major jungle camps. That way you can get straight into ganking as soon as you're ready.
Claro, porque o jogo é muito mais curto,
expect
então...
to find many in-game items you'll know from PC, which can only be bought in the fountain. While the number and tuning of items may be different, their purpose is almost identical. For instance, Rabadon's Death Cap is still the go-to item for stacking up your ability power.
Pra que esse passinho pro lado, ele?
And
Tacava
Trinity
dali.
Force still deals tons of damage.
Caramba, esse design da nova Trinity Force ficou bonito, hein?
We also need feedback on our new Tear of the Goddess item designed for tanks. It's called Finalmente, and it'll grant you a shield when you crowd control someone. Wild Rift also features many familiar active items, but each player can only purchase one.
Exatamente.
These active effects are now bought as a third tier for boots, and you can mix and match any upgrade with any boot type. Support players might want to pick up the Redemption enchant, and tanks can grab the Stone Plate for extra resistances.
Isso daí eu achei muito legal, eu achei muito legal mesmo.
We've added a quick buy pop-up for when you really need to get back to lane quickly, too.
É, tu consegue, como qualquer outro jogo mobile, né? Tu consegue montar tua build, daí ia ficar com os itens mais fáceis de comprar. Mas não necessariamente tu é obrigado a comprar aquilo.
Easy to pick up with friends, with a high ceiling for mastery, so we're hoping the core 5v5 experience lives up to your expectations. Speaking of 5v5, the Regional Alpha also has co-op versus AI available to practice your skills, a tutorial that covers controls and abilities, and we're looking to add new modes after launch. Alpha players can even test the rank system, which we've designed to retain the core competitive spirit of League, with a few adaptations for new platforms. We'll talk more about this at a later date. That's all from me. Now let's talk about skins.
Oh! Isso eu não vi.
Hi, I'm Christina1, and I'm the product lead for personalization on Wild Rift. Now we know typically when it comes to monetization, mobile games have a lot going against them, with things like business models that force you to pay to play, wait timers, tons of annoying pop-ups. Don't really love that experience.
Aquelas
so
energiazinha chata.
We want
Chata!
a range of ways in which you can
eu
express
sei como é
yourself,
que é.
whether
Eu
that's
sei.
customizing
Você também
your
deve saber.
profile, showing off after you've outplayed someone, or using your favorite skins. So we're committing to following the business model from League PC, meaning you can earn all champions for free and paying is optional. It's not a core part of the game, and it should never feel like you're forced into it. All right, with all that said, let's look at some skins.
Vamos lá, vamos lá, vamos lá. Foxfire Ari. Battle Boss. Chefão final, né? É vida demoníaca essa daí, não é? Não lembro o nome da skin. Maneiro, maneiro, maneiro. Isso eu acho que eu tinha visto. Acho que isso aí tinha saído do outro clipe, né? Putz, escolheram a Miss Fortune vaqueira. Não vai ter Star Guardian, sei lá.
There are many more skins on the way, and we're really excited to represent your favorite skins in a new way on Wild Rift.
Maneiro, maneiro,
We hope you're
maneiro.
excited. We really are.
Imagina.
This is still only a taste of what we're up to, but the team is excited to hear your feedback and suggestions. And emotionally stable enough to handle you showering us with your balanced team memes. Thank you all for your support. Take care of yourselves and take care of each other. We'll see you on the Wild Rift.
Espero que muito em breve. E você tá animado com o Wild Rift? Você tá querendo jogar? Tá interessado? É um jogo... Gente, isso é muito importante você entender. Ele não é o LoL, ele é um outro jogo. Ele é realmente um LoL diferente para mobile e para Nintendo Switch, etc. PlayStation. É um jogo que você não vai poder jogar do mesmo jeito que você joga o League of Legends. Ele vai ter as suas diferenças, vai ter suas peculiaridades. E eu espero muito que um dia a gente tenha competitivo e muito mais só do LoL Mobile. Eu tô muito ansioso pra poder jogar de novo. Eu tive a oportunidade de jogar... Eu não lembro se eu joguei 2 vezes ou se foi uma vez só. Porque no aniversário de 10 anos da Riot, eu tive a grande oportunidade, eu fiquei muito honrado da Riot me chamar pra jogar lá. E eu não me lembro se eu cheguei a jogar, se não me engano foi na Comic Con que teve uma segunda possibilidade. Eu não lembro se eu cheguei a jogar lá. Mas da vez que eu joguei foi super divertido e me deu uma sensação que faz muito tempo que eu não sinto com LoL. Não é nem algo negativo, é porque eu jogo LoL faz desde, o quê? 11 anos, né? Já que já faz 11 anos que a Riot foi lançada. 11 anos. É que é de algo novo. A de ter aquela curiosidade de poder testar algo que eu ainda não sei como é que é, de uma forma mais ampla do que só um campeão, entende? Então, eu tô muito animado pro Wild Rift. Pode ter certeza que a gente vai ter muito conteúdo, tanto aqui no canal, quanto lá no Arred, pra quem quiser saber mais e mais sobre o Wild Rift, ok? Então, se você está interessado, se você está querendo saber mais, é só pegar e continuar aqui conosco. Vamos, então, agora encerrar o vídeo. Muito obrigado por assistir. Não esquece de se inscrever no canal, deixar o seu like. Até o próximo vídeo. Falou!